We had been looking at a couple of service providers, and the thing with Branch that got us very excited, one, I think it was the team.
Well, when you think about what sets Branch apart, who else is out there that actually does what Branch does? My name is Seth Bindernagel, and I am the Senior Director of Growth Marketing at Strava. When you actually want to look at people who are using your app to share content publicly and then track how other people are engaging with that and content that you're creating, there's not a lot of services out there that tie it all together so nicely as Branch.
So when we were evaluating the different service providers, I would say that it was the team and then just the comprehensive solution. It was really out of the box and we could get going. And we saw amazing results. My name is Amanda Getz and I lead consumer and product marketing for The Knot. It's a 20-year-old media company that's really spent the past 5 years transforming itself to a mobile-first tech company.
We had a ton of mobile web traffic and we wanted to drive more of our customers to our app. And Branch helped us do that in a lot of ways that we probably couldn't have done on our own. My name is James Meeks. I'm the head of mobile at eBay. And the main goal with any apps that I've ever had are just to deliver the best possible mobile experience for our customers and really simplify the experience to reduce friction and really, drive dollars in revenue.
Branch has just really done such a great job of dominating the space. When we look at Branch's competitors, they really have just sort of fallen by the wayside. Branch has really taken over and is sort of the go-to in this space and experience if you're not going to try and rebuild the wheel yourself in-house. When you look at what Branch is able to do when it comes to acquisition and tracking that acquisition, it's really, really phenomenal. But they take that user journey all the way through the engagement process too, so that you can connect those dots. I can know if somebody has looked at my app in Facebook and then gone through the store and then downloaded that app and then looked at particular content within that app and then finally made a conversion. I can tie that back to that original Facebook ad. Whereas most products have a difficulty sort of tracking that experience all the way through the app stores, which can often sort of wall out that acquisition tracking. And on top of that, really, Branch understands big brands, and Branch understands what big brands need, and they want that customized experience. They don't want to outsource their links to a link shortener that's going to add its own branding on top of my brand. So I think that Branch has done a really, really good job of understanding sort of the enterprise needs, but making sure that it's all backed by that data that's so critical to a growth team's success.
So for us, not only was it a no-brainer because the service is so great, but it's also kind of hard to find a ton of competitors that do it as well and as good as Branch does.
And everybody that we met seemed very eager to help develop solutions specifically for our company that were tailored to us. So they really were ingesting what our needs were.
We've seen tremendous amount of engagement improvement when we were able to deep link people directly into the app. And so what we've seen is that people who come in from particular social channels where people have shared activities, those users are studyable. We've seen higher activation rates for those who come in and interact with content. They end up activating, retaining, and becoming healthier users.
The ROI is definitely there from the tool. We saw it internally, and we were looking forward to going into 2018 and really expanding on that relationship and making sure that we were leveraging all of the different things that Branch offers today.
At the start of the year, both iOS and Android were flat year-over-year growth. And then we brought in Branch, and now to date, so about 6 months later, after we've optimized, we are up 35% in iOS and 45% in Android without any paid. We were able to completely remove the paid from that and funnel it into other performance marketing. So, we have been very happy. And I mentioned this already, but we could be like a banner for you guys.
I think the thing that is great about Branch is that it's a central place that large platforms have learned about and are now partnering with. So if Facebook knows Branch, they're going to make Branch links work. Twitter knows Branch, they're going to make sure that there's support for Branch. If you're an independent service and you're building it on your own, you now have to get into the conversation with these bigger platforms. If they choose to change their service and strip out any type of link that comes into a social post, they'll know that they have to make that work with Branch because Branch has a huge set of clients. If you're an independent person and you're trying to figure out how to make that work, it's an uphill battle.